Okay, so now let us understand the classic SharePoint site customization. We'll see few of the customization that you can do, as well as we will see what is basically a SharePoint classic SharePoint site and what are the components over there. Then we understand what is the site content and then site settings page. And also we will try to change the title, logo, and description of the SharePoint site. And then we will see how we can customize the quick launch, that is the left navigation or the top navigation, both the things we will see. And then we will see how we can do search, follow, share, and focus content. What are these things? And then we will do the change the look feature, that we will see how we can use that. And then finally we will try to understand the SharePoint site collections and site features. As a site owner, let's say if you want to activate a site collection feature, then where you should go, and for site features where you should go. So these things we will discuss on this classic SharePoint site customizations. So I will open my Office 365 SharePoint Admin Center. You can see it here. First of all, this is where you can see all the active sites. So you can see here under sites, there is active sites. And from the template, you will be able to know which is my classic SharePoint site. So if you'll see here, I have one classic SharePoint site, which is this one. You can see here. Now click on this, then it will open the SharePoint, classic SharePoint site page. You can see here, this is my SharePoint site. First of all, this is the logo, and this is the ribbon. So if you'll see here, I'll click on the ribbon button, something is appearing over there. And then this portion known as the left navigation or the quick launch. This is the SharePoint site title, and this is the top navigation, and this is the content area. So in this content area, if you'll see here, there is a promoted link, web part, then there is a news feed and a document library. By default, these things will be there. Then here is the search box, and then share, follow, edit. These are the buttons. And here is the settings icon. So you click on that, you will see some of the options over here. And then there's a help icon, and then there is the username. So if you'll click on this, you'll be able to see the my office profile. So this is basically will open the Delph page, and then my account and sign out. So if you want to logged out, so you can just click on sign out, and then you can close the browser. So that will be perfect for this. So now, first of all, let us understand this site content page. So I will go through you. First thing is the SharePoint site content and site settings page. So if you'll see here, now I will click on this gear icon. Then you can see here, there's an option known as site content and then site settings. Most of the time, you have to go to the site settings page from here only. But you can see in the left side, you will see the site content page. So in the site content page, you can see, you can click over here, and it will open the SharePoint site content page. So if you'll see here, actually it is opening the modern look and feel. So I will just, if I'll just show you, there is a button. You can see here in the down, return to classic SharePoint, because we are focusing on the classic SharePoint site. So sometimes if you are opening a list or library also, it will open the modern experience. But let's discuss fully on the classic site. So this is how the site content page looks like. So in this page, you will be able to see the first section where you'll be able to see all the list libraries, or if you have deployed any apps, those things will appear. We'll discuss more on in the upcoming lectures about the what are list and what are the libraries. But for now, just understanding that if you want to store any document, then we can create a library. If you want to store some information, then we can create some list. So this is where you will be able to see all the list and libraries. If you will create a list or a library, let's say quickly, I will just create one. So I'll click on add an app, and I will create a document library. I will say company documents, and I will click on create. So if you'll see here in the recent tab, over here in the left navigation you are seeing this option, but the more you will create and then it will go. So the ideal place to see your list or library is this place, is the site content, where you can see all your list and libraries. And down you will see all the subsites. So if whatever the subsite will be presented in this site, this is the place where you can see all the subsites. So if you want to see any subsite, so you should come here and you can check this. Apart from this, you can see the site settings option from here, where you can actually click on this and you will go to the site settings page. So I'll just click on this, and you can see here there is the site settings page, where there are a lot of options are available on this. For example, in the users and permission section, you will see some of the menus. In the look and feel, you can see here the title, description, logo, quick launch, these things. Similarly, site columns and content type you can see on web designer galleries. Then site actions, you can see here few options, and then site collection administration. So this is quite important. Since this is a site collection, we can see the site collection administration option over here. If you'll navigate to any subsite, you will not see this option because those are subsites. So site collection administration section only available on the site collection. So this is about the site content and site settings page. Now let us see how we can change the title, logo, and description. In my previous one of the lecture, I showed how we can change the title. So if you'll see here, we have changed the title to TS Info Human Resource. So if you'll see here, I will go to, I'll click on the settings icon, and then you can see here site settings, and here you can see title, description, and logo. If you do not see this option, site settings option, then you do not have permission for that. So make sure you can request your site owner to give permission, or site collection administrator to give permission for the same. Now, if I will click on this title, description, and logo, you will be able to see here the options are coming here. Suppose I will just put a bracket here. So, and I will say this is the HR portal. And then there are two places you can upload your logo. First of all, if you have, let's say, if you have uploaded somewhere in the SharePoint, so you can click on from SharePoint, and then it will display you all the list and libraries, all the libraries basically. And if your logo is presented somewhere, then you can select that. As of now, we have not put anywhere the logo, so I'll just cancel it and I will say from computer. That means we will be able to upload it. So if you'll actually see here, I will select the logo. So let's say the logo I will select here. I will select this logo here, and then it is asking me where you want to save it. So if you'll click choose folder, by default it will be, you can see here under the site asset library, but you can select any library if you want. So let it be in that, and then click on OK. So once you click on OK, you can see here the logo is changed now, and the company logo is appearing here. You can also give a description for that, and you can see here in the logo also the logo got changed already. So click on OK. So this is how we can actually change this logo of the SharePoint site. Next, let us see how we can customize the quick launch or the left navigation, or the top navigation. This is quite important because um, your quick launch or the top navigation, it will be helpful for us to find the important documents or important links that we can keep it here, and then easily we can navigate over there. So not only for any links from here like list library, you can put any link. Even you can put external links over here. So if you'll see here on this left, or this quick launch, you can just click on edit link, and it will actually show you all the links. And there is also a drag and drop option is there. So that means you can drag and drop also. For example, let's say I want to move document to EVUP. You can see here now the document went EVUP. And suppose I don't want this notebook to be here, I will simply click on cross button. You can see here that is gone from here. And if I want to add a new link, so I will just click on plus, and then you can see here it is asking me to provide the text and the address. So for example, I will put here SharePoint learning, and I can provide a URL here. I'm just showing that we can provide a external link also here. So I'll put sharepointsky.com. So you can click on OK. Now you will see here, now the link came over here. Apart from that, you can also drag and drop a link over here. So that will appear as the link over there. So for example, I want this HR document from this document library to be here. So I will simply drag it and I will put it here. So you will be able to see here. So you can see here now the HR document is coming. So if I don't want under any thing, then I will just put it above. So let's click on save. So once you click on save, you can see here there is a link HR document, so which is a document URL. So that means you can also drag and drop a library URL. So anything you can put it over here. So the same thing will applies to edit the top link also. If you'll edit it, you can have the same option. You can see here, you can click on add, you will be able to provide the text address, and also you can drag and drop over here. So you can see here HR copy is now over here in the top link. Now click on save. So ideally, if you in the top link, you should give any subsite URL, let's say you want to navigate. So you can provide those things over there. And in the left navigation, you can provide the related documents over there. For example, you can also make a parent, and then under that you can provide the links over there. So to have this, let us understand there is another way where you can also add the options from there. That is the reason I didn't show it here. Now where you can change this top navigation and the left navigation is from the site settings page. So if I'll go to the settings icon and then click on site settings, then if you'll see here under look and feel, there is a quick launch section is there. So in the quick launch, click on that, and then you can see here these are the options you can see by default which has been added into this left navigation. Now suppose here I want to add some of the links, or I want to add a parent category. Under that I want to have some links over there. So to do this, what you can do is, you can see here there are three things are there. One is a new navigation link, new heading, and change order. So change, or as the name suggests, if you click on change order, then you can actually change the order over here. For example, I want to make it to 4, I want to make it to 8, so that recent will come down. So those things you can do it here. So I'll click on OK, and you can see here recent is coming down now. You can see. Now, next thing what we can do here is, I will click on heading over there. For example, here I will say new heading, and on this basically I will say, let's say HR. I will give the description as HR documents, and for the HR documents I want to give the document library reference. So for that, let me just open this, or I will copy this link from here. So you can see here I copied this particular our document library. So I'll click on OK here. So now if you'll see here, actually there is a category called HR document is created. You can see it here. Suppose under HR document I want to add the links. For example, these are the links. If you'll see here in our document library, I'll just return to classic. We have 3 documents. So if you want to give all these 3 documents, then we can actually go here, and I will say new navigation link, and here the web address. Suppose the first address I will copy, get a link. So I will just copy it, and suppose I will say, let's say this is for leave policy document, and where I want the heading, it should be under HR document. So you can see here, I will put over there. Now click on OK. So if you'll see now here, there is a leave policy document added to this particular HR document. Similarly, let's say I will create just one more, and in this case, I will get a link, and this time we will say IT policy document. So, and I will select the parent as HR document, click on OK now. So if you'll see here now, I will come back to the home page. Now you can see here two links has been added under HR document, so that quickly if you want to access or if you want to go to leave policy document, you can just click on this link and you can navigate to that particular link. So this is how we can work with the left navigation, and the same thing will be for the top navigation. Sometimes you might not require to display this quick launch. You might want to hide this. So how we can do this is, you can go to the site settings, and if you'll see here, there is navigation element. So if you click on navigation element, you can see here there are two options are there. One thing is the quick launch, and then the tree view. So tree view, it will display the site content. So in the left navigation as well. Let me just click this, and I'll just click on OK. So if you'll see here now, we have our left navigation in the top, as well as the whole site content in the left side. So you can directly also go from here. Now suppose you do not want this, I will go here and I will uncheck both the things. I'll click on OK, and then you can see here only site content is there, and there is no links over there. Nothing is coming over there, quick launch or the tree view, nothing is coming. So only the site content, where you can just click on that and then you can come here. There is also a little JavaScript you can write, or a CSS you can write, and you can also hide it from totally from these things, your left navigation. So this is how we can work with the quick launch or the top navigation. Next, we will see how we can work with the search, follow, share, and focus content. If I'll go to the main site, in the right side, you will see here, um, there is a follow button. I already discussed previously. If you click on follow, that means you can see here it is showing now following this site. So once you follow this site, it will appear over there in this page also. Let me open in the new tab. As I said, sorry, on not on this, on this. Here it will come. It will just take some time, and then it will come here. So whatever the sites you are, you can see here, it's already coming here. TSN for human resource, because I have already created the site, so by default it is coming. And next, if you'll see here, then there is the share button. The share button means you can give access to people quickly. For example, I will click on share, and I will have one user to whom I can give access. For example, um, let me check one user here. I'll go to the admin. I can see the users. So if I'll go to the active users, we will be able to see the users. So if you'll see here, I suppose I want to share this to, so let me, you can see here, I will just select the user, and here to which option or which permission that you want to give. We will discuss about in details the permissions, but now suppose you want to give the member access. So you can just click on member, and then you can click on share, and you can see here send an email invitation. So that means the user will receive one email as well, and click on share. So the user will now receive one user, and they can, once they click on that, then they will be able to see the site. So this is how actually we can you can share with users. And there is one more thing called as focus content. So actually if you click on this, everything will be going, and then only the focus is there in the content area. So if you have more data, if you want to, let's say you have a document library which is too there are a lot of columns are there and it is taking a lot of space, so you can actually click on this focus area, focus content, and it will actually left navigation will go, and you can just focus on the content area. So you can see here there is no logo, nothing is there. So this is how we can work with the share, follow, and focus content. Now, quite important is the search. So if you'll see here, any classic SharePoint site, if you'll open, there will be a search box in the right side top corner. So this is different in the modern search. We'll discuss about the modern site, but in the classic site, it will be presented over there. And first thing, if you'll see here, there is a uh, uh, arrow mark is there. If you click on that arrow mark, you can see here if you want to search on everything or just search on people, conversation, or this site. So you can select the options here. For example, suppose I want to search for this one, this user, and I will click on this and I will say people. So that means there is, so let me just search on all. So once you click, you can see here, once you click on or, there is no user available on that. So since we have just created, so it will just take some time to reflect on this thing. So let me open my other tenant, which is a quite old site. So you can see here, this is another site. Just to show the search feature, I just opened it. I will search for same user and I'll click on people. So once you click on people, you can see here, this is the search result page, and where you can see it is showing the people. If you want to click on everything, then you will be able to see all the results. You can see here a lot of things are coming over here with the name Bhavna here. Now on this, if you want to click on conversation or videos, you can see those results as well. And the left side, whatever you are seeing, it is called the refiner. So the result type, if you'll see here, there is image or SharePoint site. These are the authors. So, and you can see here the modified by. So let's say from 1 month ago, if you'll say, you can see the search results is narrowed down now. Similarly, if I want to, let me just make it more. And if I want to see only for the author Padmini, if I'll click on that, you can see here, these are the documents or something that items which are there, and the author is Padmini Kumari there. So that's the reason only it is displaying the items which contains the keyword this and the author is this. So if I want to see the result type as zip, so for example, I just want to see the zip file. So if you'll click on that, you'll be able to see that it is showing me the zip file over here. Similarly, if you have, let's say, documents which are like if any PDF or Word document, anything is there, it will actually show you all these documents. So if you'll see here now, look at this, the result type, now it is showing Excel, PDF, web pages, Word. So if I want to see only the PDF file, so I'll just click on this PDF and it will show me only the PDF files. And each file, if I put the cursor, you can see here it is showing me a preview of the document, and I can open directly, I can follow this document, I can send, I can go to the library from here. So that means, and also you can see here it is showing the number of views. So this search result is really powerful in terms how we are using in SharePoint. So this is what is the refiner, as I said. If you'll scroll down, I will show you one more thing here. Let me. So if you'll see here, actually, you can see there is alerts, there is preferences, and then there is advanced search. So if you click on advanced search, you will be able to filter the records. You can see here there are a lot of parameters now you can use to search. So if you'll see here the common search, we can just put a keyword and then we find it. Now you can see here all of these keywords, the exact page, any of these words, none of these words. If you want to retrieve only the English documents, language documents, so you can add these properties or you can use these things to search as well. So this search is very powerful. At the same time, if you'll see here, there is an alert me is there. If I'll click on this alert me, I will actually you can get a notification on that. For example, whatever the anything related to this keyword, you will get a notification. So if you'll see here, email to this user, because I am the logged in user here, and if new item in the search results, if new item came or any existing item is modified or anything changes, you will get a notification on that. So this kind of results also we can get it through the alert me feature. You can also send a daily summary, a weekly summary, those things you will be able to get it. So you will get an email with a daily summary or you will get an email with a weekly summary. So these alerts you can also create and you will get notified on that. So this is about the search thing that you can use it in your SharePoint classic site. The modern site, it is little different. As I said, we will discuss this thing later. Now let us discuss about the change look, how we can change the look. Now I'll go back to our original site. So I will just go to our SharePoint site. You can see here, this is the site that we have created, and how we can change the look. So the change the look is basically where you can apply a theme from some of the out-of-box themes that Microsoft has been provided. For example, if I will go to the site settings, now you have the option, this is for the themes, the top Office 365 bar. But let me go to, you can see here there's a change the look is there. That is one thing. Or you can go to the site settings and you can see here there is change the look under look and feel. So if you click on that, you will be able to see there will be number of themes are available. There are some of the dark theme, there are some of the themes like Office, Bijay. So like this, there are themes are available. Now suppose I will take this green theme. If I'll click on that, now actually it will show me that this is how the color combination will come, and you can also change the color combination from here. You can see here it is allowing us to change it. At the same time, you can also change the layout. For example, if I will select Seattle, then it will come like this. If I will say Oslo, then you can see here the left navigation is gone and it is there in the top navigation. So if you don't want the left navigation, you can then select the layout as Oslo. Let it be Seattle. And then you can also change the font. So if there are a number of fonts are there, you can change any font. Is if you want to change it, you can change the font. Then it will say try it out. So if we'll say try it out, actually it will apply to the SharePoint site, our current site. And if you really like it, you can just click on yes, keep it. If you don't like it, you can say no, not quite there. So it will come back. Now you can see here all these are coming on green color. So I will say yes, keep it. So you can see here now everything is coming in green. So there's a green theme that we have selected. Now you can see here the background here, everything is coming green. So this is how we can actually change the look of a SharePoint site by using the themes over there which are presented out of box. Next, we will discuss about the site collection features or the site features. These are some additional functionality that you can use. So if you'll actually activate a feature, that means some functionality will be added on that. So if you'll see here, I will go to the SharePoint site settings page. You can see here, there are two things are available here. One thing is manage site feature, and under site collection administration, there is site collection feature. So if you are a subsite, if you'll go to a subsite, you will not see this site collection administration option. obviously, so you will not see the site collection features as well. Now let me go to the manage site feature. If you will click on manage site feature, you will see a lot of features are there, which are some of has been activated. You can see here following content is active, so you can follow content. And some of the features which are not activated, you can see here these are the things which are not activated. So if by any chance you got a requirement to activate a site feature or site collection feature, so to activate a site feature you will come back here and you will activate. And remember, as the name suggests, it is a site feature, so it will be applicable to this site only. But if I will go to the site collection feature, so in this case, whatever you will activate, it will actually activate throughout this site. So that means it will be applicable for all the sites belong to this particular site collection. So there's a difference between your site collection and site features. So in the next video, we will see more on the sub sites, and we will see how we can create a sub site and in the classic SharePoint site itself.